Are we live?
Okay, I think we're live now.
Hello! This is what happens after you eat spicy ramen. Here you go.
Hey, JRSC, how are you, man?
Where's your, oh, there it is.
What? Oh, my thing. Yeah.
And sound effects
I
box.
have electronic tooth.
And keep myself hot
Yeah, these are really warm.
and spicy. This one's got reflective. Whoever made this, whatever company, genius, because the tops of the lids are reflective, right? So, woo, I love
I
it.
gotta make sure this is streaming. Give me a second.
Hello, JRC. You have a fancy crown and a number 1 beside your name. That means you must be our number 1 crowned fan. I love it. Look, you can see my noodle top. And we also have these fabulous ramen hats in. I'm gonna put my, it's like a cape. It's like a lid cape. There we go. Got these ramen hats in, and you too. Look at that, yummy egg. I don't know if I have egg on my noodle top.
Egg on my noodle top? No, I got
And
some
we also
shrimp
have these
though.
fabulous, I'm not sure what flavor I am. This is chicken, but this just says hot and spicy. And then I'm really concerned about what this says. We could probably check with Google Translate. Make sure that it doesn't say hot and spicy ramen, something weird.
Okay. Yep, we're going. We're going. We haven't live streamed in months.
I know, poor Seven.
I was gonna do the live stream of the game yesterday. I was actually, when I commented on that, we have kind of these virtual medical clinics that we can do. So you can be at home, you log into this website, you put in what's ailing you, and eventually a doctor will pick up the call, and you can just chat with them back and forth, or you could do a camera stream kind of thing, or
Oh, I didn't know
however
that.
it works for you. So there's a drug that, what's the name of that drug?
Naltrexone.
Naltrexone.
Low dose
Naltrexone.
naltrexone.
That it's people are using it. It has other uses, but people in lower doses are having good luck with where they have lots of like ongoing fatigue, and it's being used for long COVID, and they've been doing some tests on it. And the results are fairly positive. So I had logged into this thing hoping to get a doctor that I didn't even know if they would be able to do it, but so I waited like 4 hours or more. And so by the time I got off with that and done with that, it was just too late. I was too tired. However, I did play for a while. I played, this is too hot.
The whole thing, do you want to take it off?
No, just I'll leave it up for a little while.
He's very hot.
I was playing the water park simulator one because they did a special update to
gosh. So
Hi.
perfect. Because it's the 40th anniversary. Did you know that? Yeah,
Hold on
it's
just a
the
second.
40th anniversay of Back to the Future. Yeah, of course. It's epic. All right, you guys gonna play for a bit? All right. That is 1380. Tap or insert, and then yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
mixed in
on
there.
the other side. If you want to put your name and phone number, you both get entered to win passes for dressing up. There's 8.
Both our name?
Yeah. Or if you
Name
want
and
to fill
phone
up name and phone number on
Okay,
each
cool.
piece. There are 8 Halloween ducks. However, someone just bought all 8 of them and also added a alien duck and then a flamingo duck because they felt that was costumes.
Yeah, so they did a special release of the of the water park simulator game where it's all Halloweened up, and if you play it and collect certain things in the game, then you can the Halloween direction or decorations and Halloween slides and pools. They have like a jack-o'-lantern pool and stuff. If you can collect all the stuff that you can do, then you get to keep those forever. But after, I think it's November 2nd, they just revert the game back to its normal whatever. And if you don't want to play it that way, you can actually go into the settings and turn it off. But
We have this giant claw machine at home, but we have nowhere to put it.
what's that sound? Oh.
Yeah. It weirded me out the first time.
I've been in here for so long, the thing makes a new sound, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
I know.
Yeah, so I played it long enough to collect all of the Halloween stuff so I could have that. This morning I woke up. I
There's
didn't
all
have to be
sorts
in
of
here
fun
until
little brass
7
things.
p.m. So this morning I woke up. I took all of that footage and edited it together.
Yeah. There's like
And it was like 3
lobsters
hours
and
of
dragons and
gameplay,
bugs.
maybe longer, 4 hours.
And there are
And
some
I
that
whacked
are
it down to
like
about an hour
Plants vs.
long
Zombies.
video.
Did you want a treat?
And I got to 4.5 stars.
not really hard.
By the time I stopped playing, I was just dollars away from getting 5 stars. So that's going to be the next episode. And then I'm going to rip
He's fun.
the Museum of Sadness is going to be destroyed. I'm going to completely clear out the whole thing of everything, and then just see what happens if you open up this giant space with nothing in it, no garbage and nothing, right? And then I'll build like a proper park. That's going to be the last video I'm going to build a
Oh,
proper
you're
thing
talking
for
about your
fun,
park.
So, yeah. That's the plan anyway. Yeah.
Yes.
Someone new popped in. This is I can't, this goes up like this, but I can't leave, it's too hot. So, I don't know.
I have a lid too.
Yeah. This needs a thing that keeps it
Like a small
hoop, a plastic
foam
hoop.
noodle. Yeah. Right? That
To
keeps
keep
it
you-
up.
keep you rigid.
And that would be perfect. I'll probably find something in the... Okay, take a picture of this. I downloaded an app for Google Translate to find out if this actually says ramen or if it says something more inappropriate.
Oh, it's probably off the package.
All right, folks. You're getting 2 of these guys?
Yeah.
So cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus an octopus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I thought I put it in here.
Did the
No.
hat come with the costume?
It didn't. We sell them separately.
Oh.
They're $9.99.
I can't believe Halloween got postponed.
And it,
It's
That's
not
the
even
dumbest
that
thing I've ever heard of.
I know, $9.56.
And you
Yeah.
know what's happening? The
Kids-
smart kids, they're double dipping. They're going out tonight, and then they're going to go out
Oh.
tomorrow. I would have.
Right? I mean, my cousin and I, how old was I? I think I was 15 and he was 3 years older than me. So he was like 19 and we were going out trick-or-treating with my little sister. And so he was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to dress up. And we went out and maybe a couple of people are like, ugh. And it's just like, who cares? What are you going to do with the candy afterwards anyways? You're just going to eat it. So we went out and we went trick-or-treating and we totally got it. Do it for as long as you can. Enjoy that childhood.
And if you're short, just keep doing it.
Right?
Sure. Yeah.
Like if you're like 5 foot, just keep doing
There
it.
it goes.
Or you just
There it
wear a
goes.
mask. 5 foot and wear a mask, you're done. Go
Yeah.
trick-or-treating for life. And even when you get old, grab a cane and then pretend with a mask that you're just a little kid. We got lots of options.
Dig around for a few seconds. Let it do that.
It's got a sensor in the right here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There was one guy standing there earlier today and just like looking at it, it was like, ah. So I don't know, he didn't like him.
Did I get scared?
Car park of sadness. That's what it'll look like. I want to try
Also,
to
we were
leave
live
the
streaming
two
and they
cars
totally
that are
knew
in
who we
there, 'cause
were.
they're just
Like,
cool,
hey, it's
right?
Marty
They're just
McFly.
funny.
Yes. Oh.
So I'm going to try and build around them or make them
Awesome.
into
Well, you
a
guys
thing.
enjoy.
David Treadwell, hello. How are you?
Hello, David Treadwell. I bet you tread well, David.
We were showing this. This is what they were talking about.
I love
Candy
it.
bowl.
He doesn't do it when you
Good.
want him to.
No.
He's like camera shy. See. Hey.
There it goes.
Okay. He's really good.
Oh,
No.
no.
There we go. See? Oh, I don't think we have any bubbly, but we have like everything but bubbly. We've
Just like a
got
sparkling water.
we have that has been really popular. Sparkling
Pocket
Starburst
tits.
water.
How's it going, Pocket Tits?
We had, I think I pulled it out. Let's see what else we've got.
I got
Calypso.
two funny things that happened. So I have two Blackwater 100s.
Yeah, we've got those ones.
One of them, I have all the boards have been fixed on them. I just need to throw it back in. It should be fine. The other one I had in the arcade, and
Yeah, I think we pulled them all out. 'Cause we
it
didn't have
has
room.
a switch matrix issue because it was in the arcade, and because it's a weird machine, and it was in a place where it wasn't easy to kind of work on. I could never figure out a way to fix it.
Noted. Bring back, but oh, we have Poppy. Is Poppy soda or flavored water?
I really needed to be
Okay.
able to pull it
Well
out and lift it up and really do some testing on it.
Ooh,
So I ended up yanking it from the
that
arcade.
is
But
$4.60.
once I figure out why, it's probably just a diode or something, right?
Enjoy. You're welcome.
So I have those two. Yesterday we got an email, and I haven't responded to it yet, but I do. He saw our video. I did a video on how to move the stupid thing because it has in the back. It's if you look at the bottom of it on the back side, it cuts up like this. So when you fold it and it's on its back, it has a chunk taken out of it, and you can't get a hand truck underneath it. Big pain in the butt. So when they shipped them, they were like, oh, I guess, like the first time they tried to move it, they're like, oops. So they came up with a little piece of wood that you would mount to the underside of it. And when you weren't packing it up, then you could lift up the playfield and you could store it in the bottom of the cabinet in the back. The first one that I had didn't have that. So it was always a big pain in the butt to move. The second one that I bought does have that piece. So I actually didn't even know that piece existed until I bought the second one. So I figured out this way to move it, where I cut a piece of wood that fit underneath the thing, extended out past that little cutaway, and matched up with the top of the cabinet. You just do a ratchet strap to hold that in place, and then you can cart it around like a regular pinball machine. Super easy. Made a video on that. Little short video. It was like right after I moved it into the old arcade space right before we opened. I was like, oh, I should make a little quick video of this. So yesterday we got an email from a guy who's opening up an arcade. He has a Blackwater 100, and he was asking about questions about it,
Changing it.
some of the function of it, and some other things. Then today the phone rang, and it's a totally different guy.
I thought it was the same guy.
Saw the video, was like, oh, I need to move my Blackwater 100. How big is that piece of wood? And so he's supposed to call back at some point, right? But I thought it was funny, two calls in 2 days over the same video. And it's probably, I'll bet you anything, if you go to YouTube and you look up Blackwater 100 pinball, there's probably only a couple videos on it, and mine's one of them. But, which means that I need to make another video when I sort out the matrix problem. I need to do a video on that. It always helps to have videos of pinball machines that aren't very, that are a little bit more rare. You don't hear about them very often. But David says, quiet here in Vermont. No one in playing pinball. I hope they're out having more Halloween fun. So funny thing about here, there's a storm rolling through right now. heavy winds, lots of rain. Some of the municipalities, did Charlottetown do it?
Yep.
So Charlottetown, the town the arcade's in,
Stratford,
and
Summerside.
a few of the other ones, the governments are like, Halloween's canceled tonight. You got to go do it tomorrow. 'Cause tomorrow's supposed to be really nice. I'm
It's
like,
not now though. It's supposed to be rainy.
Like, how did we cancel? What? Like, where did they get off saying that Halloween is canceled? I don't even understand that concept. Like, it's,
And also,
if you're not going to go if kids aren't going to go trick or treating because of the wind and the rain, it happens, right? It happens all the time. Like, I don't.
but what was funny is this was only shared via social media. So it's like if people aren't watching social media, then they're still going to take their kids out. And if they are watching social media, or like the people who own houses and don't know about it are going to have kids showing up tomorrow that showed up tonight.
Well, and if it weren't for you, I would never have known about it because I don't look at, like, it gets spread around through like Facebook. There's
I'm in a lot of community groups.
local Facebook pages, and there's Reddit pages and stuff that are like subreddits for PEI, and they talk about it there, but I don't look at that shit. So like I rarely look at it, and especially now I haven't been looking at it because I'm trying not to doom scroll too much, being at home so much. So I wouldn't have even known, and there's going to be a lot of people that don't know.
And some, and it wasn't island-wide. Some municipalities, like where we live in Belfast, they're like, it's still happening down in Murray or like Three Rivers, which I'm not sure if that's where we live. Anyways, JRSC wonders what happened to the Big Lebowski machine. It's still here. It's just invisible. It's under a rug.
It's in the back. It stopped. For a while, it was being really wonky where, like, every 20th time or so, it wouldn't eject the ball for whatever reason. We could never sort out what it was, and then it finally came down to where it wasn't ejecting the ball most of the time.
Like 95% of the time.
I worked with, I did everything I could to try to figure out what was going on. There's all of the, I thought it was a trough switch problem, possibly. All the trough switches worked perfectly fine. We thought it was another switch problem. That works perfectly fine. Thought it might have something to do with the solenoid. There's another solenoid in there. I don't remember what it's attached to, but they're exact same. And it's a newer machine, so they actually aren't soldered in place. They're soldered to little connectors. So I swapped the solenoids with the connectors. That didn't fix it. So then I swapped the connectors. That didn't fix it. Those go onto a board, and there's the connectors 3 or 4. It's been a few months since I looked at it.
Oh my God,
3 or 4
so
connectors
many.
that connect up to this board where you plug the thing in. So I took that entire board out, and it's a big board that covers like the lower third of the machine. I pulled that out and reflowed the solder and checked the connection points on all of those connectors. That didn't fix it. Their tech support offered some advice, which I don't remember what it was, but I did it, and that didn't fix it. So we left it off. It was actually nearing, it was in September, later September.
Oh, I think it was early to mid-September.
Yeah. I pulled it off the floor just because it was too much of a hassle. And the weird thing was that sometimes it would work just fine for hours. It wouldn't eject the ball, so you open up the door, you manually kick the ball out, and then you can keep playing, and it was fine. And then other times it would just be really, really feisty, and it would never eject the ball. It was just quirky. It's like a short. That's what it is. It doesn't seem like it's anything else but something that is making an unreliable connection. Okay? That's what it acts like. So I told tech support that I'm going to put it in the back. We're going to crack it open. I'm going to take the apron off, and I'm going to make him a bunch of videos, because sometimes when the ball tries to eject, it seems like it's weak. It kicks the ball up over the other ball. It tries to eject again, but the shaft can't hit it. It tries once or twice and then gives up. It does that sometimes. Other times, it just doesn't do, the solenoid doesn't even fire. So it's curious. But I figured the videos would help show him, because I was trying to explain it to him. He kept coming back going, I don't quite understand what you mean. So I was going to make videos and stuff for him, but it's sitting in the back right now. And I do question, as much as I love that game, I question the longevity of owning it. So if we can never fix it, what am I going to do, right? Like, it's a specialty item. It's got a bunch of specialty things in it. They only made the one pinball machine that uses those specialty boards, and like that big board that's underneath the lower third, the big thing that it's only ever going to be in Big Lebowski because it has LEDs and shit attached to it and a bunch of other stuff. It won't fit into any other board or any other machine that they make. So my thought on it now, we paid in Canadian, we paid $23,000 for it. That's a lot of money for a thing that, like, just sitting in the back room right now. I would rather fix it, leave it here for a little while, play it a little bit longer, and then put it up and see if I can trade it for a couple bigger name machines. Like, there's a lot of machines out that, you know, go for,
I mean, there's a lot of
10,000.
machines from the last 10 years that would be good, or even longer. Like, we still think it would be great to bring in Wizard of Oz.
I would love a Wizard of Oz. That's I know that pinball people aren't necessarily thrilled about that, but that's not our audience. It's not pinball people. It's
I mean,
just random players.
There's not very many pinball people here anyway, so. But like Hot Wheels, for example, that one gets so much love, and I think it's, and
Valhalla.
Yeah.
And the pinball community hates those two machines. Really, like, in the big picture, they hate those machines. So,
but I think they're just easy. Like, yeah, I think people that are in-depth players, we've talked about this, really like a lot of rules set, but that's really hard for new players to walk up to, or casual players. And that's something we've had a lot of comments on, is that our machines are just, you know, not intimidating, really easy to walk up to. People love Hot Wheels, and then they also love Palooka, right? And so bringing in something, I remember playing The Hobbit or one of those machines when it first came out, and it didn't really dazzle me. And as much as I love the movie The Ghostbusters, I wasn't really a fan when that one first came out either. It was like the beginning of the Sterns. But I love how engaging, and that's what I think Hot Wheels is, how engaging Wizard of Oz is. So it engages everybody, just as really very similar in the fact that it's got lots of colors. And even with Legends of Valhalla, that's an unknown, where it's not an IP, and it's also very inviting. You walk up to it, it's Vikings, it's got really good call outs, so.
Yeah, so I mean, if we could look at a couple other machines that are of similar value, if we could swap Lebowski for something like any of the Wizard of Oz's and another Jersey Jack like Dialed In, that usually doesn't go for very much. Dialed In.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't usually go for tons of money. They don't go for like Wizard of Oz money, but I think that's would be a fairish swap, or maybe like a Medieval Madness and a lesser machine, you know, something like a Cyclone or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I played Godzilla. I didn't mind that one, but I didn't play it a lot.
Oh, hey, it's Imro Model Trains. How are you, man? Have you ever been in one of the chats? I don't remember. Anyway, if you cannot put the entire set of rules on a 3x5 card, you own a video game, not a pinball machine. Hit the target, make it turn green, then hit all of the green targets, then hit another target and turn all your targets to blue, and then hit all of those targets, and then and then sink a ball into the saucer while standing on your left leg, going bludda bludda bludda, and then scan the QR code on the apron, go to your phone, press a button, go back to the video game. Yeah. He's dressed as a dude tonight. Nice.
You know what's funny about that? All these new games, they have what is it called? An action button in the black bar.
Oh man.
They're breaking like crazy. I'm in all these pinball groups, And post after post after post about how they're replacing these. Like,
Does anybody have better idea, anything to stop these things from breaking, and what are they doing, and can you pad it, and can you replace it with a different kind of button, and da 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 da.
I'm just waiting for a lock bar to break, because that's in the middle of a lock bar and you're constantly putting pressure right in the middle, that eventually I wouldn't be surprised if it starts to bend and crack right in that, you know.
Yeah, and people, I mean, you have to slap it because you have to go from here to like that, right?
Yeah.
And why they just didn't make an action button like below the flipper, right? So you're playing, you do that, right?
And there's so many games, like Valhalla's got one of those. Freaking.
Well, Valhalla's little lower action button doesn't do anything but select.
Well, yeah.
But Nippet has the extra button for the ball gator, and the really awesome use of the second button is on BMX and hard body, where it controls the out lane. It closes your out lanes. The ball goes down. If the thing is lit, it will automatically move the thing up, so it saves your ball. But if the ball comes back up your flipper, you have to manually hit the button below the flipper to get that thing up there, so your ball doesn't drain. I love that aspect. I wish they did that in more games. And if I ever did a custom machine, a feature like that is definitely something that I would have. Or the MagnaSaves in the various the Black Knight era. There were a lot of games that had the MagnaSave. You hit the lower thing, it activated the coil magnet, and it saved. There was like 4 or 5 that came out of that.
Oh wow, yeah. Americom Model Train says that they're the dude, a fat Thor, or a creepy neighbor. Take your pick.
What?
The dude, or a fat Thor, or a creepy neighbor. That's actually probably true. Dressing up as the old Dungeons and Dragons had magic save.
That's one I haven't played. I've never run across that one. I mean, I've seen it for sale and I've seen it in video, but I have never run across that one personally.
Have you had one before?
Yeah.
Okay. I always like to check because we have so many people that throw the lids away.
What else were there? There was
Alrighty, 546.
My brain is still not up to snuff yet.
Enjoy.
I have fixed some of my brain fog by wearing a nicotine somewhere there. You can't see it. It's right there. It's a nicotine patch. I don't smoke or use nicotine anymore, but it has worked wonders. My brain fog that I had from long COVID was debilitating, to say the least. Like, we'd be talking and my brain would just stop. I'm like trying to say a word or explain a concept, and I would just like, and just nothing would come out. This has helped immensely. Now I have the fatigue, right? So. And
the low dose naltrexone is supposed to do both, help with fatigue and brain fog, and it's usually made in 50 milligram tablets for primary uses for people that have substance abuse issues, and it's to help them with recovery.
It's an opioid blocker of some sort.
Yeah, so it enhances, I think it allows you to have more endorphins and stuff without having, what do you call it, all of the bad stuff. Anyways, it's usually made in 50 milligram tablets, which is the minimum that someone would take. So someone could take like maybe 150 or 200 milligrams if they were substance abuse. The low dose that they're talking about for folks is anywhere from 0.75 milligrams to 4.5 milligrams. And there's people that I've read that have taken 0.75 milligrams, so like less than 1/50th of what the regular prescription is. And it's made drastic improvements for people suffering from long COVID, but it's not a common thing yet. So we have to keep trying to find a doctor that will hopefully.
Or my second option is to just go to the clinic and just say, man, I'm jonesing for fentanyl. And then I'll get a whole bottle of these 50s. We'll just grind them all up and we'll dose them all out.
No jokes.
Or maybe I can buy a black market or something. I don't know. Who knows? But David says we sold our D&D earlier this year. Had it for decades. Is that a Williams game? I can't remember. Williams or a Bally's game. I picture it in my head, but I can't remember. Like I haven't actually played it. So we have down the street from us, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
I'd be back. I'm back today.
And for a little bit tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be back today, and I'm back during the afternoon tomorrow. And we'll see how I survive. It really wears me down being here because it's a lot of work. But hopefully we'll get things back on track. But yes, I'm back. There's a bar down the street called Yogi's.
Oh, did you get in there today?
I forgot.
Oh, that's okay. Hello. Did you need any help setting up the board?
They have, it's an interesting setup.
If you have any questions, keep an eye on your tips.
If you're looking at the building, the left side is Yogi's, and it's sort of this long, skinny type bar. They have a pool table in there. They do karaoke on Fridays. It's neighborhood bar kind of thing. They're always crowded. Lots and lots of people. Valley Valley. Next to that was this Chinese buffet thing. It closed during COVID.
Did it really?
It did, yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Or it tried to survive after COVID, but it never got back to snuff or something. It closed not long after. But the interesting thing about the space is that they both use the same kitchen. So there's the Yogi's is sort of L-shaped. There's a square here with the kitchen, and then the other one is sort of L-shaped, but much, much bigger. So the guy who owns Yogi decided to take over that space, and he's going to expand out more of a entertainment type center kind of thing. It won't always have, they're going to serve alcohol after hours. They will serve alcohol there, but they're going to do one of those things where kids can go in during the day. Kind of, we have a.
Did he talk about what other games he wants?
They're going to get billiards in, other billiards. They're probably going to move their billiards over from Yogi's over there because it sort of takes up a whole bunch of prime real estate in front. If I owned the two, I would move my billiards over there. He was thinking about maybe getting some ski balls and some other things. But he talked to me wondering if we'd be interested in putting pinball or video arcades over there. They don't want to buy them, they don't want to maintain them, whatever. So I went over and looked at the space. This was a while ago. And the Chinese restaurant side had been gutted. It was just a big mess. They were just refurbishing it all. And I saw kind of where he's like, this is kind of the area we're going to put your things in. So he called the other day, and I talked to him, and we decided that no go on the. I don't want to put pinball in there, mostly because they require some maintenance.
And drunk people and pinball don't go together.
I don't want drunk people playing it. I don't like that idea of drunk people slamming machines and stuff. I mean, they have enough troubles as it is, just existing.
You could go over there right now, do a camera safari adventure time.
Yeah, I don't think it would. It wouldn't because it goes through the Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's too bad.
So I'd have to do a wireless thing. I don't know. That's too much to think about right now.
Okay.
But I told him I would put some video games in there. We have Double Dragon here, which it's actually, you can't put Double Dragon. It's a proper Double Dragon board. You can't put it on free play because all that means is no death mode, right? It's not like free unlimited credits. You start a game and you just don't die in the game, so free play doesn't really work. So we have to go in every morning, we have to open up Double Dragon, we have to load up 70, 80 credits into it. The downside about that is it doesn't sit at the
track
pre-place,
mode.
the track screen and stuff. It just shows like press
Double
start
Dragon.
or whatever the hell it says. So it's pick up, move, set up, walk away, ready to take money. So, and it doesn't get played a lot here. Every now and then someone comes in and they lose their mind over it, and they
it's
play
more
it
of
for
an
hour,
adult
but
game, I think, because it's a very nostalgia. There's a lot of people that remember playing it. It might even been the one from the ferry because everyone's like, I remember playing this on the ferry. So I think that would do well there. Our baseball one has been getting a lot of plays here. I think the World Series has something to do with. Oh, by the way, I'm going to check the score.
Yeah, I think that's why we're a little slow tonight, is because everybody's watching the ball game.
Halloween, World Series.
Ball game. Taking their kids out, trudging around, or not trudging around, and watching the game and stuff. We had some people in earlier, and when they left, they're like, "Gotta go watch the game." But that's all right.
Starts in 5 minutes.
Any new stock drink? Oh man, we got so much new stuff. Yeah, let's do a little tour around the stuff over here.
Oh yeah. So while Seven's been gone, I've been bringing in a ton of. Well, he's been ordering it, and I've been bringing it in and pricing it and putting it out on display.
Little
Jacob
adventure time.
did that. Hey, I was like, saw that
No,
we were
did what?
missing some zombies on the shelf,
Oh, hung
and I
them
was
in the
like,
window?
oh, he sold a whole bunch of them. He started hanging them in the windows. Seven's gonna show you in a second. We've got so much new stuff. I don't even know if we've done a live stream since we did this huge order from Rhode Island Novelties.
Yeah, I don't know.
When we were in Niagara Falls, we went into this, it was called Ye Old Candy Shop. And they had a whole bunch of, they had potato guns, and Seven's been looking for potato guns.
Spud guns.
Spud guns, and has not been able to find them. Hold on, I'll grab it. And we were in there, and we found this Rhode Island Novelty Company, and they sell a whole bunch of novelty stuff. And so we put a big order in after we got back from Niagara Falls, and we have even more stuff. Okay, you're gonna go on Camera Safari Adventure
I'm
Time
showing the
with
Spud
Seven.
gun.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Spud gun
Spud
to
gun.
start.
Old school. This is a company that's been making them for years. They or you'd see them in the back of comic books and stuff. And
Yeah.
I've been wanting to bring in a lot of that kind of old school novelty stuff. And I'll show you over here, because my plan is to make this wall over here look like the back of a. Remember these things? Right? So I want to find the ad for a product like this, mini spy camera, and then I want to find a product that suits that. So this is like, look, it looks the same. And that's out of like a 1972 comic book, the back of the comic book. So in here, of course, you have disappearing ink. This is all the stuff from that Rhode Island company. Spud guns, the soap that you wash your hands that turns your hand black, hand buzzers, buzz, snapping gum, shocking pens, all of that stuff. So we'll find more of those things. I want to do this whole wall up, and then we'll make it look like, I'll put this, I'll make this differently so that the product sits within that ad and frame it up so it looks like the back of a comic book. So yeah, so we got a bunch of this stuff. Exploding gum, little whoopee cushions, big whoopee cushions, itching powder, I don't know what was there. Something was there. Look, silly putty. We brought in a whole bunch of different, these go like crazy because they're cheap and they're weird, like a French fry keychain, We have 7 Pinballorama keychains. Little Plants vs. Zombie ones or whatever. Look, Domo stuff. Remember Domo? I love Domo. We actually found a bunch of Domo stuff. So the new things we brought in a whole bunch of these like mini ducks. Those are super popular and just whatever. All of these really cool. I found a source for all of these really cool little brass figures. Little trilobites and lobsters, bugs. There's,
I think the balls are already in there.
there's
Someone was playing earlier
dinosaurs.
today.
There's zombies in here somewhere.
Woo! Almost had them. They're a little dark.
These are
There's
my
a spot.
favorite. Platypus.
If you pull
Yeah,
that,
so that's
your
new
balls should
stuff.
come out.
Look, you can be punk rock and get a
You're
punk rock
welcome.
bracelet, or a spiky punk rock collar, so you can be all punk rock.
Crap.
Fun.
I just want to say something about the ducks. We bought those. Hello. Now he's working. We bought those. When did we start? We started buying those after we got back from Niagara Falls because we saw that there was ducks everywhere in Niagara Falls. So we bought the tiny ducks. We filled that up to the brim. We've sold about half of them or more, and we filled it up
Had to
again.
fill it
And
up
you
again.
can see that it's already starting to like I had it even up to the top. I filled it.
Yeah, fun.
So the ducks are popular.
Trolls. Then we got weird stuff like this, like little Peapod purses, Hello Kitty purses. Plants vs. Zombies. We've been doing a lot of really good sales on plushie things. So Plants vs. Zombie plushies, and then this is what Jacob hung some on the thing. We got in these little hand boilers. We had the Dippy Birds, radiometers, which we haven't sold, but I don't think a lot of people understand just exactly how cool those are, but whatever. I have to order more gum. Domo hats, awesome. We started with hats. Hats have been pretty good too. Cthulhu, tardigrade, plushies, little fat seals. Look, platypus. a little domo guy. These have sold crazy well. All of this this Italian brain rot stuff really goes crazy. People love this stuff. We can't keep the one guy, the piece of wood holding a piece of wood, and I forget his name. We can't keep those in. Those get sold like crazy all the time. We got cards in, just weird cards. Look, happy birthday, dude. Duder, I'll duder your dudeness. Happy birthday, Mother Liquor. It has a happy birthday, or it gets the hose again. Just wacky stuff you don't normally see, right? Then we changed this. This used to have candy in it, so we filled it up with little rubber ducks, and that works really well. People really like that. These Shrek hats are awesome. Remember these things? It's kind of stuff you don't really see that much anymore. These little coin purses are cool, little alien ship. All the hats. Look, Domo hats. I like Domo. Oh. Mothman, Vault-Tec. These things where you squeeze the thing and their ears flop. Kind of fun. These duck hats are fun. So we got all that stuff. What else did we bring in? Oh, these little things that people stick in their shoes. I don't know how well those have been selling or not. Probably sell.
Hey, Seven.
Did the fun glasses
I have
thing.
some comments for you while you're in there. So the first one is X-ray glasses, and then the next one is, here, give me the camera. What is the biggest whoopee cushion in there? This one. This
Wait.
is the biggest whoopee cushion.
Gotta put my farter on. Okay, I got my farter up.
All right, this is the biggest whoopee cushion we have. Okay, and then American Model Train says Perry the Platypus. Is that what it's supposed to be? And then David says he loves the radiometers. Mm-hmm. And then Model Train says dude. And I'm not sure if he did some kind of reference, but he just said dude.
Here.
Uh-oh.
These are the things that we got that are hilarious, and people love them.
Oh, don't do it so loud.
Because everybody needs one of those. Oh, here are the little zombie guys.
From Plants vs. Zombies, yeah.
What are you doing?
And then these, we've had these for a while, switchblade combs.
Fancy ones.
And then we had these.
Butterfly.
These are the butterfly combs. This one's really stiff. But then we got these in, because why not? Butterfly spoon, and of course a butterfly fork.
Nom, 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 nom. And then we've got the classic comb as well that comes in a fun little box.
Yeah, these guys, these old school ones that, these are the ones that you find in the back of comic books, and they're the exact same. It's the same box they've been in for the last 50-something years, or something like that.
And they're all three types are so popular.
So that's that.
We've got
We have
poison
Jack Skellington
spoons,
elf on the
too.
shelves. Bath brushes that look like giant toothbrushes. What else?
Mm-hmm.
Some magic trick stuff. Nose pencil sharpeners. More keychains, fake poop. We've had the fake poop for a while.
We still got another bag of poop upstairs.
Fake tongues. Gotta
Oh,
have
the
fake
tongues
tongues.
are so popular.
Moon pies.
And we've got
What else?
squeezy. Here's a fake tongue so people can see it up close. Someone forgot this here, so I washed it off. They're so realistic. I want to know how they did all the weird little taste buds and stuff. And the divot, just everything.
What are you doing?
Ugh. I like how it's sticking out the side of your mouth. And then we got these weird little poos, or we got a whole bunch of squishy things. And this is one of them. And so I was,
Squishy butter.
oh yeah, squishy butter. I
'Cause why
sold one
not?
of those the other day. So we got all of these little squishy poos and squishy foods and things like that. And I was putting them out the other day, and I was like, someone has like just washed their clothes or something. And it was like really weirded out by the fact that it smelled like this like really, really clean laundry. And I was like, someone must have, yeah, it was really weird. Used a lot of detergent. And then I realized that these are scented poos. Floral scented poos.
Oh man.
So if you,
So you'll notice we had brought in our big espresso machine, and it is now not there.
poof.
We our big 2-group machine. We brought it in here.
Cursed.
I think it was in here the last live stream that we did.
Yeah. It was in the last video I posted.
Hooked it up to the water. It started leaking. Had some issues, and so we took it to a place, a guy who repairs them in New Brunswick, about an hour or something from here. And he repaired what he could, but one of the group heads is non-functional because the thermocoupler that goes out of the boiler to it is not working. I'm going to come back over here.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Let's go back to here.
Yeah, gummy bears.
Pinball. We'll go here for now until I get things safe. So
There we go.
the thermocoupler for one side wasn't working. He couldn't get it. He'd have to replace the entire boiler to fix it. And then he got the other side working. I bought the machine for not very much, like $500. It was fully working when I bought it. I brought it out of an espresso cafe. I tested the whole thing. It actually worked perfectly fine. But then it sat in storage for years and years and years. And the main problem with it is that there was still water in the little tiny thin copper pipes. And at one point when we moved, it was in the back, it was in one of the containers, it froze that water and it just wreaked havoc on the thing. So he fixed what he could, but when I brought it back, hooked it up, it still had a little minor leak, not a problem. I rectified that in a really simple way just to get it going. But I couldn't get it to consistently pour good coffee. So I tried I tried everything I could. I tried different grinds. I tried this and this and that. And then I modified a portafilter and I shoved a temperature gauge up in there and ran it.
Hello.
And you
How are
really
you
want
guys?
your
Good.
water
Gonna play for a while?
to hit your coffee
Alright.
grounds, your espresso grounds.
Okay, well, it's the same
know,
price
under
for
pressure,
1 hour or
and
2
you want it
hours,
to hit.
so.
Oh, okay.
90, 91 degrees Celsius.
I mean, that's not
Sitting,
true. It's 5 cents more for the second hour.
and not using it for a while,
It's okay.
and I start pumping water out of it.
So did you
and
want to
it
do
hits
1 hour or
90,
2? Just in case.
90. By the time it's
All right.
done with it runs about 40
Okay. Anything else for you?
milliliters through for a shot. About halfway through.
Yeah, you can grab a drink.
the
We've got a couple
temperature
different
drops
legs and
down
machines, so you can
to
take them right around with you.
in the 80s, like mid 80s. And so the end result doesn't matter what your grind is. The end result is your coffee's sort of sour and underdeveloped and kind of. So we pulled it off the shelf, and it's just going to have to go away. So we're looking for a new one. But the plan was, this little E61 head machine makes a really nice shot of espresso, but it's slow because it's not a professional unit. It's like a semi-professional
And you can
prosumer kind of thing.
2 shots before, so if we had more than 2 coffees ordered.
And it's not hooked up to the water line, so you always have to dump water in the back. So if you had someone came in and they wanted to order like 3 lattes, 6 shots of espresso, and just that, I'd be dead. Like, forget about it. It would take so long. And it's mostly the steaming of the milk that would do it. So I bought that thing. And that thing it's a hot water. I have a hot water dispenser, but I got that thing, and the left side is a hot water dispenser, and the right side is a steam wand. It's hooked up to power supply, so we have unlimited steam there. So we can pump coffee, and we can pump coffee a little bit slower than normal, but we can at least steam whatever we need to. So we're going to open, when we finally open, we'll open like this, and if the traffic in the area floods us and we end up really getting backed
You can
up,
fold the little aliens that
if
are
we
in
can't
there
find
and
a
put them in
good
the top of the pencil
used
case, so it looks
espresso
like
machine,
they're
then I can always find more of the E61 heads for $400 or something. I can throw another one of those in. We can use that side by side until we can find what we need to get us going. So that's where our espresso is now. And of course, it's on hold because I haven't been here. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's go to comments. David says, "Love radiometers."
Museum of Science.
Science in the 70s. There was the Science Center. I spent my ute in Seattle.
We were just talking about it the other day.
Yeah, and the at the expo grounds where the Space Needle is, they still have the science exhibit buildings, untouched, gorgeous buildings from the 60s, like Gogi design. Oh, they're fantastic. The whole grounds was fantastic. They had so many cool things. The architecture there was just amazing. Just the height of cutting edge design in from the late 50s, early 60s, and all the Gogi inspired stuff. And all of the hotels and motels that went up to service that, they all had the neon signs that looked like the Welcome to Vegas signs, like they had that styling to it. It's awesome. Seattle at that time, they had a lot of really, really cool stuff. And it's all been ripped down now. But the Science Center, they had a lot of the exhibits when I was a kid and went in there. They had a lot of the exhibits left over from the expo. Some of them getting a little long in the tooth in what they were explaining, like long distance phone lines and things like that. But they had a big gyroscope that would spin, you can get into it and spin the whole thing. They had a gift shop with radiometers and a bunch of science toys. And,
Oh, for sure.
they had a mock-up of one of the Mercury capsules that you can climb into. Just awesome. I loved that place when I was a kid.
There you are, my friend.
Picked up a card with a dude on it. I think I'm delayed in the channel.
Somebody won.
Oh, your tip jar is empty. Can you do another video emptying the hoppers, just like the Arcade Paradise game? Remember to peel that gum off. Emptying the hoppers.
Oh, I think he's talking about the laundry game that you played where you were peeling the gum off. But I don't know what the hoppers are. That's okay. Happens all the time. It disappeared into the floor.
We figured out how much money was in the thing. We donated it out. I still need to do that. This place doesn't get as much money in it because at the other space, people would come in from the arcade side and we wouldn't catch them coming in. They'd come up, they walk up to the machine, they drop money in it. And we usually didn't catch them in time. And a lot of times I just let them play the game. But so there's still money in here, but we're not going to have as much as we did the last time I did that. But
What are you talking about? Money?
At the other space when we emptied up all the coin boxes and we added it up, and it was like $40 or something like that. Yeah. Volley, one of the best pinball machines of all time, does not get the credit it should. I know, Volley's an awesome game. Ice Cream Shop had a new one on 1976, so every time I see a Volley, I think I smell ice cream Sundays. My Volley, the story behind that one, it took me forever to get that machine. We were in Vancouver. No, I was in Mission, which is, so the Mission, BC is an
$10.
hour basically south of Vancouver. Someone listed on Craigslist a volley, and he wanted it for like $400 or something. And he was at the Sunshine Coast. So to get from Mission to the Sunshine Coast, we have to drive about an hour and a half or longer to get to a ferry. You take the ferry over up to the Sunshine. So it's a trek. It's 3 or 4 hour trek in all to get to his house. So I was trying to lock him down at the time. I said, look, I'll pay you exactly what you want for it. I need to nail down a time. And he was always like, well, I'm working, I'm going to be away, blah, blah, blah. Back and forth with this guy for months. And I finally gave up on him. And he took the listing away. And then he listed it again. And I contacted him right away. I'm like, dude, I'm still down for this. And we ended up nailing down a time to go and get it.
We weren't even sure that when we showed up if he would be there. Though.
Yeah, I know. Because he was a super nice guy, but he was very kind of a little flaky.
Okay.
We got there, and I didn't know what condition the machine was, and all the pictures he took, it looked a little rough.
Anybody getting
Went up
anything
there,
sweet or chewy?
and he was a
All right,
carpenter.
fair enough. Just
He
drinks
had it
for now.
in the basement in his workshop.
That is 560.
We showed up, there was wood and stuff leaning on it, packed up all on top of it. And the thing was
Are you
covered
going to
in
be adding
sawdust all
more
over the
later,
place.
do you think? 'Cause I
And the playfield, because it had been in there for so long, the playfield had tons of sawdust in it, inside tons of sawdust in it.
Just running a tab.
But I could tell that it was in pretty good shape. I didn't even know if it worked. We didn't fire it up. I ended up getting it for just a few $100s. I paid less than what he wanted for it.
You're good.
Or maybe he lowered the price. I don't know, but it
Are
was
we
maybe
adding the
$200,
duck
maybe
head to the
$300. It wasn't much. He told me he bought the house, and it was in the house.
For you now, or do you want to buy it?
And the people who owned it, they had it probably since the 70s. So it had very low plays on it. So I do think that someone, I don't think they bought it new, but they probably bought it from an operator. They had it in location, they pulled it out of the location, and then they had it since like 1978, so it only saw public use for a short time.
Hold on to that.
He never ever turned it on, and he had it for years and years and years. He needed the space.
Sorry, I didn't offer.
The only downside is there's a little bit of wood stain on one side, just a little smear of it. Took it home, I opened it up, I pulled the playfield out, put it out in the driveway, and just hosed it down with an air compressor. And it just shine like it. And I think I have a video. I know I took pictures of it, but it was the rubbers were in such a decay state that when you take them off, they retained their form. They had no spring to them. They were hard as a rock. It was a lot of fun to clean up and everything, and it cleaned up beautifully. It worked beautifully. I didn't have to do really anything to it except for clean it. Mechanically, if I remember mechanically, it fired right up. And it's been a pretty good runner. It's had a couple of glitches over the years, but nothing major. And it wasn't actually supposed to be in the arcade. It was going to be my one personal machine. Because my idea was I was going to buy all these pinball machines. And then once we got the arcade up and going, I bought them personally. And then once the arcade got up and going, we were going to sell them to the arcade. But I decided that because I want to buy and sell machines and kind of...
And we also don't want them to be considered a decrease in value because they're owned by the business.
Yeah, so there's some problems with insurance and depreciation and a bunch of other stuff. So here, I own almost every single machine in here personally, and then I lease them to the arcade for a certain amount every month. And that's how we work this arrangement. And my insurance here covers rented machines for replacement value. So that it's a nice, easy way to do it. The arcade owns Hot Wheels.
Valhalla and Big Lebowski, I think.
I bought Valhalla, I think. One of the American pinballs I bought, the other one the arcade bought. And then, if I remember right,
I think
I have to. we'd have
Arcade
to
owns
look.
Hot Wheels because we traded Valhalla for Star Trek,
That's
essentially.
right. Yeah. So I own
Yeah.
Valhalla,
Yeah.
and then the arcade owns a third of Big Lebowski.
And you own a third, and I own a third.
And then and maybe one other.
Why did you put the
when
little
we
black
first
guy in the
opened,
hole?
there were a couple machines that I bought that I
No,
ended up
'cause you're
registering
trying to, like,
in our books.
Make it
And
harder
probably
so
what
the
I'll
other
end up
person
doing is I'll just
dies.
buy
No.
those. I'll look at it and I'll just buy them.
Well, the idea is you can go for the 200 or you can go for the 100. If you go for the
let's see.
200, you get 200 points, but you might knock them over.
Imro says, "Welcome to Vegas" sign. I think it's
think
an
you were doing
ex-Goodyear
okay.
tire
I mean,
sign. Look at a Goodyear
Like, if you
logo.
don't
Yeah.
hit anything.
Well, that was
If you don't
kind of
hit
the stuff.
anything, then yeah, your turn's over.
That sort of
Heck no. You only get your points if you hit
design
another ball
was
without it going in.
Goodyear
That's
design
okay.
was very popular.
You're playing Canadian rules.
Yeah, I love
close.
Goodyear. I love Goodyear stuff. It's really cool.
I'm noodly.
You can say that again. I'm burning up, man. I gotta take this thing off.
I was gonna say, yours is more enclosed than mine is. I've got a heat vent here, just like a noodle cup. You were
Oh,
getting a
man.
little pink.
Yeah, I was starting to match the color of the thing.
You were really. You are pretty pink right now. Look at, you can see it on your face. Go look in the bathroom. He's pretty pink. He's pretty in pink. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Do you want to sit down in the chair?
I'm gonna sit down for a minute. I'm gonna answer that guy's email. I think.
Okay.
Real
He's
quick.
gonna answer the.
I'll be right back.
I'll sit here and entertain you. What do you want to chat about, friends? Oh my goodness. Oh, I haven't done my homework yet for my class tomorrow.
I'm gonna change this back to this one.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
There you go.
They're I don't know if the couple that came in last knows really how to play video games. I saw one of them going like this before she pushed the button to play Pac-Man. JRC. Hold please. I should probably sit back a little further. They're having an epic bar billiards game there. They weren't sure if they were playing right though. And making it way too easy for themselves by putting the little black guy in the hole. Oh, well, tomorrow might be busy. If it's supposed to be rainy and Halloween's going to be over and or people are going to be out and we've got a birthday party. Seven's coming in tomorrow because I have class in the middle of the day as well. You have class on a Sunday? Tomorrow is Saturday. Please don't confuse me because my class is on Saturday, JR. I'm sure there's classes on Sunday somewhere in the world. Heck, I used to teach on Sundays when I lived in China. And technically I taught on Sundays when I lived in the UK too, because I worked at an international school. Or did we go out on Sundays? Didn't really matter. No, my class is tomorrow. I'm taking, working on an HR certificate program since I work in HR. And there's a chance I'll be laid off in a couple of years, so I'm trying to accredit myself as much as possible before that happens. It's in a different time zone, and it's on Saturdays. You forgot it's Friday there. Saturday I am here. Well, good morning to you. Good morning. Yeah, so Seven's gonna come in and help tomorrow, but it'll probably wipe him out for the week after that. Stay home, maybe come in again next week. We're trying to see how he does with just a couple hours at a time. But hopefully we'll get a chance to try that other drug that's been doing well for people. Hello.
And I have another treat.
Of course. I bought like 200 and some odd pieces of candy because I wasn't sure how busy it might be. I think it's because it's also, what time is it? 9:30? 9:40? 9:30? The, what do you call it? The baseball game is it's like game 6, but the Toronto Blue Jays are ahead 3-2, so if they win tonight, they win the series. Yeah. Yeah. That one, okay. I feel like that one was a little floral tasting. It wasn't bad, but the orange one was really good. Yeah. He's so fun.
I recently got new internet from Purple Cow. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
And then I opened the box and it went.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
The dog
genius.
freaked out.
Does it do it every time or just the first time you open
Every
it?
time.
You could repackage that and send it to people. There were some, I've seen these prank cards that you can get online now that once you open them, it essentially sets it off so that it can never be turned off. And then if someone rips the card open, there's actually sparkles in between the layers. And then if they rip it out of anger, it will sprinkle sparkles all over their house. And it will still keep playing. And I was like, we have to get some of those in because we've got some greeting cards now, and we're gonna put out some Christmas cards as well, and just like fun, weird ones.
I didn't see the fish.
Yeah, so that's our, that's kind of like our food pile of food pouches and food plushies. And open it, look at the inside. Haha. It's like inside of a fish. The little toast is so cute though. And the avocados have been really popular. They're so sweet. Lucas the spider. We have a giant spider up there now too. On the top shelf of the rack there, if you spin it around, the plushie rack, there's a big black spider. Yeah, so class, been working from here. I have my day job and then I just work from here. And it's not too busy, so it works out well. And my job is in another time zone, so I work pretty much the exact same hours that were open at the arcade on Thursday, Friday, and then I work at the arcade on Saturday, Sunday, and then right now I'm taking Mondays off from work, and then I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for my work. Anyways, what else is new? Oh, I should back up. Someone asked in the chat what was our favorite horror pinball machine. I think it was from Wander, the pinball lover down in Brazil. I don't know that I've played very many horror pinball machines. Oh my gosh. Is it from the Portland? It looks like the Portland Frog. Oh, have you seen the Portland Frog? So there's an ICE detention center in Portland, and a bunch of people started protesting, and some people showed up in like chicken suits, and then other people just started showing up in costume. And so even long before Halloween, people have been showing up, and the ones that have gotten the most attention are these guys in frog suits. And my sister just sent me a picture of someone at their work that was dressed up. Yeah, so essentially there's just people protesting, and then it, even better than that, people started putting racks with costumes up the street from the ice center that's just
So
like
everyone can
take
wrap
one and wear it, and so that they're like there's frogs dancing. Anyways, yeah.
This is in BC.
Oh no, so I was saying I don't have a picture of it, but my sister just sent me a picture of her work.
Yeah.
They were all dressed up, and I was like, oh my god, someone dressed up as a Portland Frog. And she was like, yeah, it was her boss. I was like, heck yeah.
We're going to BC next week
Oh, so nice.
for our birthday. We get the same birthday.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Just for a visit? Are you planning any, like, going anywhere, like Whistler or anything? Oh, nice.
It'll be like storm season.
Oh, yeah. That's still nice though.
Yeah. We'll stop in like.
Different kind of storm. Are you flying or driving? Okay.
Yeah. We're staying in New Foolette, so it's like not super close to Tofino.
Oh, I should find out. My coworker owns a cafe in Tofino, and I think she's also a city councilor there. Find out what her cafe is.
Yeah.
Go there and take pictures for me.
Yeah. Do you have any recipes?
I should ask her. I don't know. I have never been there. I've always wanted to. Yeah. Terrible, terrible BC person. I know. I haven't been skiing. I haven't been snowboarding. I have been to Whistler, but never for those things. And I've never been to Tofino.
There's a really good escape room
And where?
in Whistler.
Oh, that's cool. I'm actually taking a class with someone that works at the Four Seasons, and it's very interesting because she's talked about how people talk about that work at Four Seasons. It's like a cult because everyone loves it there, and they're so well treated, and they just love being there, and they want to stay there forever. And she's like, it's crazy, I know, but we love it. And people joke that we're a cult. But so I want to go up there because it sounds fabulous and check it out, but have to try. I don't know if I've been in an escape room. Oh my god, there's someone else coming. Hey, I don't think I've ever been to escape room. I know, I'm terrible. Hello, how are you? Are you all on your own tonight? I should have recognized everybody together. All right, so you get 20% off. $13.80, my friend. You can tap or insert. How did you get a new badge just for today?
Because I forgot mine. And then I sent my friends out. And then they printed me a new one.
Do you get to keep it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Seven, look at this.
Oh, that's so cool.
He forgot
Hey,
his
how are you?
his work badge.
I get it now. I didn't recognize you because, makeup,
yeah,
but now that
Yeah.
you're together, I'm like, I know who the hell you are now.
Look.
Sorry about that.
He forgot his badge, so they did a new one, and now he gets to keep it.
Awesome.
Isn't that
Awesome.
amazing? Oh my god.
I want to get some.
Yeah.
They're really
All
be
right,
with you in a
well, you're
second.
good to
I'm
go
almost
until
done with the
11.
email.
Enjoy. Oh my god, it was so cute. Do you have many peeps partaking in an all-day pass? Or let's go back up. Oh, barricade. Ooh, barricade. Where are you from? I love that that name. Happy Halloween to you too. JRSC, do you have many peeps partaking in all-day play pass? Not too many, I would say, in the off. I don't want to call it off season. We're busy all year long. But not too many outside of the summer. I think because there's a lot of tourists that come in the summer, we get more of those. We'll get a couple a month in June, July, August, September. And then we'll get a couple throughout the year, but it's not a big thing. One thing we did start this summer was a 4-hour pass for $25, and that one has been really popular. And we also do a top up. So we do, if you pay for 2 hours and you want to stay for 4, then we'll top you up just $10 more. So because we don't want to make people pay another $15, so we try and do that. And the same thing, if you play for 2 hours and you're like, oh my god, I want to stay for the rest of the day, we also have another top up for all day. So the 4-hour one, though, we've had people walking in and just straight up saying they wanted to play for 4 hours. And then we've had other people where I've had to go and nudge them and say, hey, your 2 hours is up. Do you want to stay for another 2? It's just $10 more. And they've been, heck yeah, sure. That's kind of the answer to your question. Tom is online. So I'm assuming Rebecca Likes Music is also online. Is it Rebecca?
And does she still like music?
And do you still like music? I'm assuming she's with you. Or no, is it Mac? We haven't done this in so long. We're getting names mixed up. But hello, Tom. Happy Halloween to you in Waterloo. Is everyone in Waterloo, since you're close to Toronto, excited about the Blue Jays? Are you all Blue Jays fans all of a sudden? Oh, before I jumped into the chat, but okay, Mick. I was so close. Mac. Hi, Mick. JRC says that's good, really fair to top up. No probs in upselling. Yeah, we try and one of the things that we wanted from the beginning is to make entry reasonable as low cost as possible, where we're still able to make money, but also allows people to get snacks and treats. So, you know, a theater box of candy at the theater is like,
How are ya?
I don't even know, I haven't been in ages. It's probably $8 for a box of candy there. And here, it's anywhere from $1.50 to $4 at the most for like a box of Mike and Ike's or hot tamales or something like that. So we want people to be able to come in, play, and have enough to get a treat. So make it just fun. And then by doing those discounts, if you want to play for longer, then, you know, instead of paying $30 for 4 hours, it's $25. And then providing those top ups so we don't, it's like, well, you already paid, now you got to pay again. So just do top ups from there. Tom says the fever has struck, about the Toronto Blue Jays fever. Tom says, glad to hear Seven. Yeah, Seven stopped in today.
Yeah. Third time in the arcade since I got, third time in the arcade since I gave up trying to come into the arcade.
Yeah, we did. You did a few days in August. He was.
When I got
tried.
back and-
I tried. I had planned to take some time off at the end of August, and then Seven still wasn't getting better, so I came in for a week, and then he came in for a week and I stayed home, but it was still such a struggle that after that it was just, I'll go in, and then he doesn't come in.
I actually was really, during that time, an old friend of mine and one of the guys that really got me into pinball, his name's Don. He was the original partner of Nitro Pinball. He
One of
left,
the original founders,
yeah,
rather.
he left Nitro because the other guy's an asshole. But and he's a genius when it comes to electronics and pinballs and arcades, and he can basically do it all, right? And he's been his life goal. His father was an operator, had a bunch of arcades and machines all over the place. He wanted to do that when he got older. So he started early on. He started buying pinball machines, video arcades at auction, and he was buying them at such a time that he was able to get like 8 or 9 late 80s, early 90s pinball machines all at once for $1,000 for the group, right? He was actually featured once on Canadian Pickers. He was super uncomfortable about doing it because he was embarrassed by his collection. I think that he felt like he was hoarding, but he wasn't. His whole plan was to have this massive amount of inventory that he can then operate somewhere, and also have basically a parts boneyard that he can pluck things from. He has some family in PEI, so we had met in Vancouver, and it was through him that got me into a lot of this stuff.
Pretty much.
And I would have questions, and I'd go to him, and I'm like, Don, tell me the solution. And he's like, nope. He's like, look at this, and look at that. You'll figure it out. I'm like, fuck, fine. Go back home. I looked at, oh, there it is. Right. Like, he would never ever tell me the answer. It was really funny. And every time I talk to him, he's like, do you got your oscilloscope yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't gotten an oscilloscope yet. I did a lot of work for him, like painting and stuff, because he's terrible at that. We rebuilt the targets. Well, we didn't. He has the EM gun that I have that I can't remember the name. What's the name of it?
Twin rifle?
Twin rifle. His client brought in a twin rifle, but all the targets were shot on it. So he borrowed some targets from John, who owns a store in Vancouver, John's Jukes.
John's Juice.
He borrowed a couple targets from him because he had them, and then he and I made silicone molds, and then we poured epoxy replacements, just as a kind of a fun project that we wanted to do together. He's like, hey, I've never done this before, have you? I'm like, nah. He's like, come on over. So he actually came to town. Long story longer. He came to town when I was that first week that I had come back, and I was just out of it. Like I was told, I saw the brain fog, and it was just a mess. And he came, him and his girlfriend, wife, or whoever, they came in, and I remember like almost none of it. And I sent him a message the other day. I'm like, man, I'm so sorry when you came in. I was just like, I don't remember anything, but hopefully you had a good trip. But he wants to come back because he had such a good time. And he said he told me he had for years, he had rented this barn.
Have you guys played on an
like
electronic board before?
Warehouse space on this farm.
Do you want me to help you
Wasn't
set it
a
up?
barn, like I had a proper
All right, just
board
take
or
another set.
something. But it was just like a big processing space, I think, that this barn used, that he had his machines and all of his stuff in. And it was this magical place
All right,
that no one ever got to
so
go
pretty
and
simple.
see. And if you could find
You start at 301, whoever gets to zero first wins, so you stand behind the line, throw your 3 darts. After you throw your 3 darts,
But it was really cool to go in because you went in,
this
and it's just a big, long, rectangular building. And you walk in, and the first section was just industrial shelving with boxes filled with boards and parts and a whole bunch of other stuff. You go past that, and there are a bunch of video games. You go deeper into, there was an alley that went down the middle. You go past that, and it was my favorite part, was cocktail arcades set up on top of each other in pyramids on
Are
either
you talking
side.
about his?
Don's stash of stuff. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And
Jealous.
that just cracked me up. I just thought it was so funny. He had like a couple of computer space machines in there, which terrible game, beautiful machine.
Everyone loves them. Loves the
2
outside
or 3
of
of
them.
those.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of EM games, shooters,
And
all
they had a
kinds
whole
of
bunch
stuff.
of like in-box stuff that what was it, the time?
The Time Travel Warehouse there was an operator in Vancouver, had been operating for years and sold machines for years, imported machines in and everything. When he died, he had a warehouse, and all of that went up for auction. And John Robertson of John's Jukes and my friend Don, they both bought big chunks of this space. And both of them got the Interflip Dragon. I think Don got 4, 5, 6 of those machines still in the box, along with a bunch of Sonic machines. Sonic Butterfly. There was another Sonic one that he got. He still had those still, and John got some of those as well. And John got a bunch of Interflip Dragon parts. So if you need any Dragon parts, John probably still has like a whole bunch of new stuff. And there were 3. I actually contacted John not too long ago, a year and a half ago maybe. My Dragon, it's a weird EM machine because the whole thing's EM, but it had an electronic sound card, and it made bleeps and bloops for your pointing, bell type tones. I think it's been a while since I remember hearing it. But when you knocked on the Dragon, it made this bow sound, it made this hilarious sound. There were 3 different, and the little boards are only about this big, little 3 or 4 inch square board, almost nothing on it. And they came out, from what I understand, there were 3 different variations of this board that all did the same thing, but the schematics were different of the parts that were on it. So mine, when I bought it, it worked. And it had 3 or 4 of these little transistors. They were on long, spindly, thin legs, little tiny blocks of an electronic part on top of it. And I bought that machine in Vancouver, and I took it to where I work. And the guy that I work for, he wanted to have a pinball machine that people could play. So he actually leased it from me to have there in the little entryway. And so everybody would take breaks and they'd go play this pinball machine. We ended up, I think 3 of them at the most we had in there at one point. And they loved it. But one guy was playing it one day, and he said, yeah, I was sitting there playing it, and then all this blue smoke showed up under the glass. So I turned it off and walked away from it. And those little transistor guys smoked themselves. And when I got in and I opened it up, I looked at it, it had vaporized whatever component that was, and there were just the 3 little spindly legs sticking out of each little section. So I contacted John, and I actually took it out of the box. I took it out of the machine because I was going to fix it, and then the schematics that I found for it, I found 2 different schematics for it, and they didn't match what I had. And so I talked to John, and John's like, yeah, there were different variations of that. And if you can send me a picture, I'll tell you which one it is, because he's really familiar with these things. And then I couldn't find the board. I have no idea where that board went. I have boxes of stuff at home, and it's there somewhere. It's something that it's in with
Can
some other.
we just buy a
old
new
parts.
one of those?
They're like $600 because they're
Yeah.
so rare. Yeah.
Well,
Long story short, I told another long story long.
Long story long.
I told John, I said, instead of taking a picture, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in a box, I'm going to mail it to you, and you're going to fix it for me. Because that won't take very long. Because he knows exactly what it is. And it's just those 4
Now we
little
just
parts.
need to find it.
He just needs to put them in, solder them in. It'll probably cost me like $40 to have it fixed. So
But it's somewhere at the house?
somewhere.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I mean,
where
it
went.
could be here. We've got lots of stuff here.
Yeah, I've
And
looked
now
for it
I've-
several times. But
I mean, I've tidied everything up so it's all in one place. So while Seven's been gone, I have reorganized everything upstairs and cleaned his workshop. And I've made a thing of making sure the workshop is not messy because 1, when he returns, I want him to be able to work on stuff. And 2, Jacob is actually starting to work on machines. So we're starting to bring in broken machines so that Jacob can fix them. And he got
he fixed Speakeasy. for me,
Speakeasy
yeah.
up and running, which is really great. So we pulled Comet from the floor because its board blew up, and so now we've got Speakeasy. What is we've got a few
JRSC says, what's the name of the game from the other, can't see it now, the one on a bike that you caught in the saw traps and canonized, etc. That's a game called Guts and Glory. For anybody else watching, on my personal YouTube channel, during this time, I used to have I was putting I do music and I put music videos and some other crap up there. But during this time, I thought I needed something because I'm just sitting at home. So I started playing games. And I started I built a new computer to play games. Mm-hmm. We put it in the living room so I don't have to go out and hide in the studio.
and he can take breaks and just sit down on the couch.
A lot of
if he
times I
wants
can't, I can't play for more than
to. An hour
30 minutes or
two.
something. I have to take a lot of breaks, so I'm not live streaming them, but I thought I'll just record these things. I'll have fun with it. I'll play the games. It'll keep my brain working because I have to narrate and I have to joke around and then I have to edit them and do all that business. So I've been playing games. So they're all up on my other channel. So he's talking about, it was this game that I found the other day. It's actually an older game, but it's hilarious. You can take all these different characters and it's sort of low res, like not super, it's sort of cartoonish realism sort of thing. And you're a dude on a bike with a baby on the back and you're riding through this park and you have to roll over these little things to complete the course. And I went in this blind, like I really didn't know all what was going on with it. I knew it was crazy, but when you first start, you roll over the things and everything's perfectly fine. Then you go to the next one and all of a sudden someone's shooting arrows at you and they stick to you and they will actually knock you off the bike and kill you. The baby can get exploded and killed and all kinds of, it's just weird. You can lose a leg, but you can keep biking. And there's another part where these saw blades are rolling down the hill at you. There's landmines. I ran into a board with spikes in it and I just stuck. And and it's like cartoonish gore. It's just hilarious. I love the game. So I did a video of that where I was just basically playing the tutorial. There's about 8 courses that are just tutorial to learn how to play different characters. There's one character that is on a lawn chair with 4 jets and you have to fly him around. There's this guy named Earl that's on a quad. And some other characters, a little boy with a little girl in a wagon that he's pulling on a bike behind him. And it's just crazy. And it gets, apparently the tutorial part is wacky and crazy, but it gets way worse. And some of it is puzzle. courses, which I'm not very good at. I get bored with them. Like if I can't figure it out in 3 or 4 times, I just want to move
I
on.
want to say something about that. Seven is very, very smart. He can figure things out and see them in his head. But I used to work night shifts at a cafe, and he would come in, and I would pass the time by doing word searches. And that sort of stuff just pops out to me, like puzzles, word shit. And Seven's like, I just don't see it.
My brain doesn't work that way.
And
don't
I find that
see words.
so like fascinating, just how brains work. Like to me, stuff like that, it just pops out. You know, it's like highlighted in my face. And
Can't do math in my head either. I've never been able to do that.
I'm not
Never
very
been
good at
able
that
to do
either. We had someone join that we didn't say hello to. Art Clark.
Art Clark.
Hello.
What was that?
That was Roadshow. It's turning off every so often.
Okay.
It's been doing that for a while. Art Clark wants to know, what was the scariest costume that we've seen tonight? Nixon?
No. he dressed as Ronald. Guy dressed as Ronald Reagan. A kid dressed as Ronald Reagan. He was Bodie from Point Blank.
Point Blank, yeah.
It's not Point Blank. It's
Point Break?
Point Break.
Hold on.
The movie with yeah.
You see it there? Maybe.
He's Ronald Reagan. He's carrying a bag of money with a gun.
There's a couple of spooky skeletons. I don't know that we have very many scary things in here.
No.
No. It's all good. JRC says, brilliant. I searched for the one for or on the PS site and see it on the PS4. Going to get it when the price comes down.
Yeah. It's comical. I'm going to play that a lot, I think. I'll at least do one more video on it. I want to see kind of where it goes, and then I'll decide if I want to do more. But
you should.
It's an older game, but like a lot of people hadn't heard of it. I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Jacob, who does a whole lot of gaming, and he had never heard of it either. So it's fun to do a video of stuff that people hadn't really heard, because it's dark humor. There's not a lot of games quite like it, and I think it's nice to give the developer a little bit of a little promotion or something. And I'm trying to get Jacob to play. There's this brand new game came out 2 days ago called RV something or the other, and you're in this janky RV, and it's multiplayer.
Oh my gosh.
And you have to get your RV from point A to point B, and it has problems, and you have to drive it, and it falls down cliffs and falls apart, and it's just wacky. And the guys, the little characters, they all look the same. They look like little short fat beatniks, and they're always smoking, and you can flick your cigarettes at people. So I showed it to him, and I sent him a message. I said, do you have a Steam account? He says, yeah. And I said, you want to play this game with me sometime and video it? And he's like, no, I'm shy about stuff like that. I'm like, but it's just your voice.
So funny though.
He's like,
Jacob is hilarious, and he just doesn't like being on video.
He was just saying like, no, I say weird stuff, and I'm like, that's what makes you like you're hilarious.
Think you should.
So
I mean, secretly
I'll
record
convince
it,
him.
or So JRC says we're wondering if we're awarding a prize to the best dresser. I feel so bad when we do that because
we're doing a drawing.
Yeah.
Everybody in costume
for the whole
last month have left their name and stuff, and we're gonna draw. We'll give some free passes, but yeah.
So everyone gets a chance to win, which is fun.
RV there, yeah, that's it. That's the name of it. Yeah.
So we didn't say. I started the story and then I stopped. So there's somebody in here that works at Canadian Tire, and I was talking about it off camera. Forgot to bring their work pass in, and so they got a new one made today in costume, and now they're gonna keep it forever of them with the skeleton. It's amazing. I'm so jealous. Oh.
Tired.
Sit down. Just sit. Do you want to have pizza tonight?
Sure.
Just order it from like Pizza Hut. I don't feel like cooking. Hi.
You know what?
Did I give you a piece of paper yet to fill out for? Okay, and I need to give one to you too. Everyone that comes in costume gets entered to win passes. Yeah.
It was
all right.
After I took a little
that
break,
comes
and then
to $3.45
Saturday that I
from
came in here.
$5. Give you some change.
We were driving in. It had been raining. We were driving in, and at the end of someone's driveway in the
There
rural
you
area,
go.
so that the driveway's like 300 feet from their house. But a lot of people will put out stuff they don't want anymore, and they'll just put it there, and it's free. So either the truck will take it away, or someone will grab it. And we've salvaged some really cool stuff from time to time. But we were driving in, and a big
That's stuff your mom.
Oh, put it down on the counter. Yeah, for sure.
30-something inch CRT
I know, it's hard. We've got
TV
so many
was there,
things to look at
and
what
a
have you.
smaller like
You're the second person to get an
12-inch
Octopussy today.
CRT.
They're so good.
And that CRT looks like a
yeah.
it looks more like a
Fun.
security monitor type
Alright.
CRT. But it had rain the night before,
this off so we're
and
not
they were a
double
little
check.
damp. So we nabbed them, we brought them in here, and they're sitting in the back. I want to turn those on, so maybe we'll do that before we end the stream. We'll go and see if TVs work. We'll see if they explode, or if they don't work. If they don't work, I wish I could remember the driveway, because it'd be funny to bring them back. It don't work. You can have this back. But yeah, it's a big one. We have a big one here, big monitor here, and it's the same size, like kind of that size.
It's gone down like 2 degrees, the fridge. I think we should plug that thing back in.
No,
15.9 now.
that's fine. That's a lot of inventory that warms up, right? So if it had been like that overnight,
Yeah.
then all the drinks had warmed up. It'll take them a while to bring it all. That's a lot of mass that it needs to cool down.
Okay, as long
One of our drink fridges, we had a problem with it a little while ago. We have all 3 of our drink fridges on the wall there, and 2 of them exhaust in the top, and then the newer, nicer one exhausts on the bottom. It's more efficient. But the 2 older ones, they're not efficient. And in the summer, when it was really, really hot, this front room was getting like out of control
35
hot.
degrees.
So we have an air vent from our washroom down here that goes up through the roof upstairs. So that pipe is just this pipe that goes from floor to the ceiling and vents outside. And I thought, you know what? I can cut a hole above these drinks fridges. I'll cut a hole. I'll put a little vent cover, and I'll run a duct going up and over to that exhaust vent, and we'll put a fan on it, and we'll have it suck all the hot air directly from above those fridges. Worked beautifully. And we can actually disconnect that in the winter if it gets cold upstairs. Then I'll actually disconnect it from the vent going outside, and we'll turn that fan back on, and it'll vent up into the upstairs, so the hot air from down here we'll be using upstairs. But anyway, our drink fridge, our big double the older fridge stopped working after we moved in here, and we had a refrigeration guy came in and he rebuilt it, and so it was all working perfectly fine. And today I looked in and the temperature was at 17. I'm like, what the? But the door was open,
How far open was it?
a couple inches.
Oh, sometimes that one on the left is open like this much and it'll go up to 8 degrees, but if it was open that much, then that probably...
So I closed
all
it.
together?
It feels like it's working. Like hot air is coming out the top, and there's cold air coming from the inside. But it's going to take a little while, because now we have all of those drinks in there. Hundreds and hundreds of bottles that have now warmed up to 17 degrees, and it's going to take a while to get back down
Don't
to
worry, it
temperature.
happens all the time.
So before we stop the live stream, I want to plug those CRTs in the back and see if they work.
Oh, that's right. We found those. So they have this 70-mile yard sale, and we picked up some.
I told them. I told them the story.
The 2 years ago, the TV that's running the GameCube, did you tell them that? We picked that up for $5. The
Yeah.
woman didn't know if it worked, so we're like, whatever, $5. Brought it in, worked.
And it's an older flat screen. It's a 37 inch maybe
Yeah.
flat screen, but it's one of the older styles, and it has like all of the old cool analog connectors. Like, has composite in it, has red, blue, green. It's got
Oh,
it's
I
got
just realized I don't have this on.
has a DV25 VGA in.
Yeah.
Like it has every single input you would ever
It's-
want. It's awesome.
And it's perfect. It's a nice sized screen. Seven also picked up the pachinko at the 70 Mile Yard Sale. I picked you up something this year. I can't remember what it was because you were homesick. But the day after the yard sale was done, we were driving in for
Was it the day after or was it a little bit later?
It was the Monday.
Okay.
I think it was the Monday after, Monday or Tuesday, and it had rained overnight. And we were driving by, and there was a giant TV as big, like the one that we have here is huge for duck hunt.
I don't know how big they are.
And then the little one is upstairs, just so you know. I put it upstairs, and the remote is up there too. Oh, that might be your
Yep,
your
my
Blackwater
Blackwater
guy,
guy.
which would be hilarious.
Keep you in.
Hey, I thought I was keeping you waiting. I'm
No,
so sorry.
Seven's
I
Pinballorama.
have 7 of these stickers.
You got 7 stickers? Okay. I do want to let you know. We
Yeah,
realized
this is
that
7.
Someone left the door open for that fridge, and so it's not super cool. So this isn't super cold. I just want to flag that for you. Okay.
About Blackwater.
No. I think it was left open
No?
last night.
Oh.
We just didn't notice it because it was like 18 degrees, and we're like, that's not supposed to be like that.
Right,
It's dropped down
yeah.
since we fixed it, but I just wanted to say it's not going to be ice cold. And
I did.
Okay, so we've got
It's all right.
7. Nope, that's fine. We've got 7 for
Yes.
5. Let me see. We've got the keychain, we've got the brass figurine, we've got the island soda, Kit Kat, Reese's Pieces, 6 decks. That somehow
Sure.
I pushed a whole bunch of the wrong buttons.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. I pushed a bunch of the wrong buttons. Okay. We've got the pop shop. We've got the stickers. Am I missing anything? I think that was
This
everything.
one,
Right.
this one,
Yep.
the 2, 3,
I think.
the
Yep.
dock,
Yep.
stickers.
Got everything.
So first thing I'll say is the machine still up on legs?
Oh, all right.
Like is it set up or is it folded up already? Okay.
Okay, that comes to $41.96.
Thank you for your patience. Sorry, I kept
No, I was chatting away to the live stream, so we're even Stevens. I was telling them the story of your badge. So that someone's got the best badge ever now. I wish I had something like that happen. Okay, that comes to $41.69. Should be ready to go. You can tap or insert, whatever works for you.
Yep.
You get one more because this is one. The ones that are on a page together, if it's on a page together, so pick one more. Just because they're like it depends on the names of those, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah, you can grab one more. See you later. Can I take a picture of you before you go? Yeah. All right, come over here. Yes. Yes.
The costumes were fabulous.
Okay.
You got everything?
Yeah.
All right, and then put your name and your phone number there, so we'll put you in the draw.
Perfect. Here you go.
Are you guys heading out, or are you still staying for a while?
I don't know.
I mean, you're good till 11, so I just wanted to check. I wasn't sure. Sometimes people buy treats midway. Sometimes people buy treats.
I'll probably stay for a little bit longer.
Do you want a bag for that, and then you can grab it on the way out, my little friend? Sure. All right.
I'll get out of your way. Or you can come on.
Here, I'll give you that. You can put it in, and then I can keep it to the side.
It just came out from.
Sorry, friends. It just got busy here.
I mean, you might need it tomorrow. You never know.
You might need it tonight, so Jay. $25 for bracelet.
Jack on the shelf.
I think he's, what is he, $9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
All
is-
of the plushies are under $20. I think we have one. We had one. We don't have it in now, but we had a Kermit the Frog. That was $20. It was a big puppet. It was excellent. I had it for one day in here, and then someone was like, yoink. All right, perfect. Thank you, Tyler.
There's a little thing popping.
Yeah, push it. Okay, hold the box and push. There you go. I decapitated a chicken for that one. Do you want me to open that for you? Okay, got it? Perfect. All right. You can grab another treat if you want. Yeah, that's what they're there for. Do you want me to hold on to that bag while you're playing? All right, I'll put it right on the counter here so that we don't forget it when you head out. Too slow. He's gonna get you.
Coming trick or treating with us tomorrow night?
You guys should have done double duty. Gone tonight and then gone again tomorrow.
We're just going like 6 to 8.
They already paid for this.
Okay.
They bought this already, I swear.
Oh, I believe that. Yes. 1, 2. Are you guys heading out?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll
Anything else? Is
settle
that
it
just it?
I'll pay for those and she'll pay for them.
Don't forget your extra treats.
Good heavens.
Are you eating them now, or do you want them in the bag? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Bottle cap for treats. There we go.
Perfect.
All right. That comes to $9.20 for you, my friend. And then we'll get you some backs for those. What color are they? They are black.
9 what?
$9.20.
There you go.
That's
So you'll have to show off your improved darts ability.
Yeah.
Are you guys all matching? Or is it just you two? Or was
They're
it shared?
brothers. I just wear them.
Oh, I would. Okay.
Yeah, they're
Can I take pictures before you go?
Yeah,
Is that
sure.
okay? All right. Perfect. So $9.25. I'm gonna give you some change.
And by the
No, you
way,
can just keep
this was a blast.
Oh,
I'm so
excellent.
glad
We
that
love
you
coming
had
here.
this
We come here all the
opportunity.
time.
Yeah, but this was a
well-
really cool way to spend tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're planning on doing it anyways. And we really, I know there weren't too many people. I think I also think the baseball game had something to do with that.
Yes.
But that is okay.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
lots of people come in throughout the month dressed up. So
Absolutely.
And I think tomorrow might be busy. People might be coming in dressed up
Yep,
again.
you're
Okay.
quite right.
Yeah, let's take a photo.
Yes, absolutely.
All right,
I'm just
so
gonna
I'm
set
gonna
up my
put this
middle table.
here.
Get your ducks.
I can. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to do that after? Just because you're gonna dump all the ducks.
I don't know. Did I?
I don't know, did you?
I think she did.
I think
thought
I
you
did.
did.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, because I had my. I gave
Yeah,
you a
but you just
pen.
have water
That's
and
right.
the pop on there.
That's right. So you can take your ducks,
That's
and I will give you money
$5.60.
for drinks and things. Okay, thank you, love.
Perfect. You can tap or insert.
Yeah,
And did I
it's-
ask you guys to write down your name for? Okay.
Nope.
So everyone that comes in, write your name and your phone number on there, and you get entered to win 2 passes.
Even better.
Yeah. Cool.
I realized that. That's why I took the thing off.
Lovely.
It was me. I was talking to the guy about the Blackwater,
Yes. It's just so dark.
and he doesn't know. He's going on a road trip to go pick up one. He doesn't know if it has the little wedgie piece in the cabinet. I had made a video in the past of just basically because my first one didn't have it. So my solution, because if you put it on its back, the front is here, and then the inside wedge is in this side, and then the rest of the cabinet is here. So you put a hand truck here, the glass side is on this side. You put the hand truck here, and it can't connect with the bottom because of the wedge taken out of it.
We can't even bring them in.
And it's a pain in the butt to
for
move.
Like lava lamp brand
So
ones for $35. It costs us like
I figured,
twice
well,
as much
crap, I'll
now.
just cut a piece of wood
But
that
we did
extends
find this
out,
other
like a
company
3/4 inch piece of
that,
plywood that
has the
extends out.
rocket
A ratchet strap
So that one
to the bottom.
we're really happy about. So,
I made a little video on it, and he saw the video. He was like, "What size wood do I use?" So
Yes, overtime.
I don't know. I just got something that was big enough. So I told him 22 by about 28, 22 wide by about 28 deep ought to do it for you, and then you can slide it around so that it matches with the top of the bottom of the cabinet when you've got it down. But he thinks it's still on legs, and if it is, then hopefully it still has the wedge that originally came with it, because I didn't know about the wedge when I first bought mine, and mine didn't have it, but the second one that I bought did. So I was going to measure those CRTs. I'll be right back. Squeeze past it here. Thanks.
And so we just decked ourselves out in paint and went trick-or-treating.
They're both 30. The one we have in here running the NES is the 32, and the other big one that we got is also a 32. Newer version, I think. And then the little one, Sophia said it's upstairs. The little one is, it's got to be like a 10 or a 12. Like, it's not very big. It looks like a security monitor, like an old security monitor CRT, but I think it's color, if I remember. And we have a remote for one of them. I don't know which.
Sorry, we're talking about trick-or-treating as almost adults.
All right, I'm gonna go and turn this thing around so we can access it.
Oh, he's going to do the thing. I'm really sorry that we kind of got a little busy there with people heading out, and I'm trying to get photos of everybody before they go. We've had some good costumes. I think we're gonna get some more people in here. Hello, Zan. Should I pronounce it Zan? JRC, we can hear you on the private phone call. Was it the Blackwater phone call? I don't even know who called JRC. Tell me, was it the Blackwater phone call? Oh my God. My battery is down to 15%? What happened today that ate up all of my battery? That is super creepy. Something's sucking the life out of my battery. Let me check my settings. That works. Hi. Sorry, Seven was on a phone call, and then I had a whole bunch of people, and I wasn't sure if you could hear his phone call, and then we have this thing that happens a lot on the live streams, which we haven't done lately, but even though we haven't done them in ages, it's happened again, where we end up having two different conversations with different people. The wedge in a bit of wood. So that was the Blackwater phone call that I thought it was. Battery. What happened with this massive decline? Chrome was using it? That is so weird. Okay, well, I'm gonna plug that in. Anyways, so we end up talking over each other, so I was like trying to remember to take my microphone off my noodles. And apparently that worked out. What time is it? What is it? Is it 10 o'clock? Ooh, 10:13. We should probably order pizza soon. But he took the mic off early. Okay, so that was, well, it is called Tilt, T-I-L-T. And yeah, Tilt. And then the password is extra ball, all together, lowercase.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Perfect. Yeah, so, and then people were buying stuff, and then I was talking to you, and then I took it off, and then it was all just, Anyways, so we told the story at the beginning of the live stream, but I'll tell it again. Yesterday, we got an email from someone that owns an arcade down in West Virginia. I think it's the Toothache Arcade. They just opened recently. And he has a Blackwater. And he emailed because he saw Seven's video of the Blackwater and was just wondering about some of the ways to change the board around so that it shoot out 3 balls at once instead of 1, because ours has the 3, both of the ones that we own have the 3-ball modification. Is Seven talking right now? Uh-oh. I'm afraid we've been talking over each other. Have you been talking while I was talking?
Probably.
I was just talking about the fact we both took our mics off because we double talk all the time, and then I really, oh, so sorry. My phone died.
Oh. All right.
No, he says no, we weren't talking at the same time. The big one's dead?
I don't know. I haven't plugged them in yet.
Oh,
We're going to do that Camera Safari adventure style.
okay. They were talking about who we were on the phone with. Anyway, so he emailed us, and then today, I pick up the phone, he called us and said, hey, I just got a Blackwater.
I told this story already.
No, at the beginning you did. And so I was just saying, yeah. So he said, hey, I just got a Blackwater, and I was wondering if you could tell us how to add the size of the wood for moving it, because I saw that in your video. And then I was talking with him about it, and I was like, did you just email us yesterday? He's like, no. And I was like, that's wild. So 2 different people, same day, saw Seven's Blackwater video, and I told Seven it's about time that we sell the Blackwaters, because apparently they're in the water and people are after them. Okay,
Okay, here we go. Let me switch this over.
do you want me to help you?
No, I've got them all ready to go. I just
Oh,
have to
but do
plug
you want me
them
to hold the camera for you?
in. If you want to.
Yeah, I'll come with you and I'll hold the camera. And you can plug it in. All right, Camera Safari Adventure
All right,
time.
let's see if these work.
All right, we're gonna go into the workshop. I'll follow you. Oop,
I don't want you to fall up the stairs, so when we go up the stairs, point the camera down so you don't
okay.
fall. All right. Look, it was free.
Right?
Uh,
The blue light from right here is making it like pink and blurry. It's fascinating.
So I'm going to
Okay.
plug it into this.
Ooh.
Oh, I feel it.
Does that feel all staticky?
Yep.
Oh, I feel like I see something. Maybe? No?
What did I do with that flashlight? Be right back.
That one is powered. Oh! It was on.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, I just turned it off and then it went back on.
Took a little while to warm up.
Yeah, and when I turned it off, it went.
It's not super clear.
If you
It,
hit the power button again, and it goes pew. It's the one on the right.
auxiliary. Okay, well that's positive. Video.
Interesting how the video is black instead of blue. Huh?
Power.
Pew.
Okay. Let's go up to the other one. This is the rarely seen upstairs. So I'm gonna do that.
Mickey TV.
That works. Look, lots and lots of lava lamps.
We gotta put those up. We have an idea. We're gonna put them up along the bathroom ridge.
Okay, so I'm plugging this into the same power strip that all the internet stuff is on.
Oh my gosh.
So if this thing shorts out and I turn this on
Might end
and,
the
and we
broadcast.
freeze,
So
You know what
we'll
happened.
say possible good night now.
I think it'll
Kind
be
of.
all right.
The big one worked. The little one should. Okay, here we go. I think
Power,
it's that one. You push it up?
No, I think it's just push it in.
This one had a remote.
I don't have batteries for it. This one might not work.
What does
This one has-
AFT mean?
Just coax in is all it has.
Oh, maybe it's. Wah. Well, if we had a choice.
I
Although,
don't hear anything.
did you say burning?
No, I don't hear anything. I don't smell anything.
Oh,
But
there was a light. There was a red light. Push it. Swear to God, there was a red light in there. Everybody in the chat, I can't see you. Tell me if you saw the red light. So I had done this before you unplugged it. I did off, on. Maybe it just turned on because you were turning it off. So watch.
I did. I saw that.
Death Spire.
All right, so we'll try this one with the remote at a different date. Do we have AAA?
We have AAAs in things downstairs that we could scavenge.
All right, I'll try it.
Okay.
Oh. No, not in this.
Look at all of the drinks that we have.
Don't fall.
Should I go make sure no one's stealing stuff?
Yeah, probably.
Alright friends, we're gonna go make sure nobody's stealing stuff out here. There's two, and then there's the other two. I'm gonna check the live stream right now. Woo! Wormhole! Videos are a great tutorial for any future owners as well. Yeah, well that's the thing with the videos that we've done. We've had so many comments from, or like,
AA.
I feel like some of these remotes might be.
These have AA's.
Yeah? Double A's or triple A's, sorry.
These have double. I need doubles, and these have
Oh,
doubles.
double, here. These are doubles. I thought you
So I'll
needed
just take
triple.
These wouldn't have this hooked up anymore.
Okay. Ah! There was a red flash just as you unplugged it. Possibly a dodgy cable. We're about to find out. Someone says they saw the red flash just as you unplugged it. Possible dodgy cable.
It's actually missing the spring thingy here. I need a little metal bit.
Can't make it easy, can they? There's a bucket of electrical stuff. Or a box of it over here, 7. I put all of the wire stuff in there. See? Look how nicely I cleaned up his. I put all of the pinball parts that I found everywhere up here. And then we've got everything non-pinball related is upstairs. Everything pinball related is downstairs. Look, there's a board of some kind.
That's the light board that came out of that machine. It's the light board that came out of that machine.
Oh, that's from your thing. Gonna go check and see. They're still playing. Oh, they're playing Tetris Tumble. Down at the end there. Am I able to zoom in here? This is one of the new games that we got. It's super popular. Sneaky watch them from over here. And you stack them all up. It's like Tetris and Jenga had a baby. And then they all come crumbling down if you tip it over. Does it have to have one?
Yeah, the connector is broken on it.
Oh, I see.
See
That's
where it
too
is.
bad. that the right way?
Yeah, it's good enough. Do you see a light?
No, but those don't always have a light. Those are sometimes just reflective. So we'll go upstairs and test it out.
Okay, maybe, maybe not. Probably dead. I think it's dead.
Bummer.
That's all right.
See, can't TV auto. Oh well. Well, it's not totally dead. It's got something going on. It just doesn't turn on. Okay, back downstairs. You know what? It's almost time to order pizza.
Okay.
Because it's 10:30.
Here's Big Lebowski.
Yeah, here's Big Lebowski. Here's Comet. So what was fun is a few weeks ago there was 2 people from the UK that came in, and they're on a 2-month pinball tour, and they're pinballing across North America. And I'm gonna switch it back. Here you go. Look, he's so handsome. So they were touring across
Look,
North.
there you are. That's what we see.
The remote infrared working when you tried on in camera. Oh, shove a piece of tin foil in the end. Red light did come on. Interesting. Anyways, they came through. 7 wasn't here, but I was like, asked them if they had tried Big Lebowski, and they said they'd only tried it once at one of the big pinball conventions, and it was crowded and there were people around and they didn't really get a good chance to play it. So I said, we have one that's not working properly, but sometimes it behaves. Did you want to give it a try? And they said they would love to, and so I let them in the back room and let them play. And then they came out a little while later and they said they got one really good game in, and then it stopped shooting balls out after on the 3rd ball in the 2nd game. But they really appreciated being able to try it out, and that it was, even with that, it was still a great game. And we got hooked on it like 7 years ago.
Finish this up, so I don't want to throw it in the
Oh,
recycling.
I'll dump it out. Yeah, thank you. Didn't like it? No.
No, the flavor is not for me.
Pumpkin cream.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? I've heard from people that they love the apple one, but the pumpkin is just too pumpkin-y.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I can agree with that.
Yeah. So they had a really good time, and now they're just popping around the rest of North America, going to all the different arcades they
You
can.
wanna try
and
the
we were one
the
of their
apple one?
first stops. So that was really nice. The red light was on when you pulled the plug out. Remote not needed. I think the cable and
this
power
one?
strip too far.
Hey,
making
that's
it
the one he
connect.
had, and it's much. I tried it. It's much better.
Take one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you just give her a free one?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, why not?
That's the kind of people we are. Chop ups, free drinks. She's dressed as Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Maybe she wants some ramen. Can anyone explain why some of you have crowns and some of you don't? What does that mean? Are you #1 followers? Are you like, do we have people that have signed up for like super duper YouTube subscribers? We don't really, we haven't.
I set it up so we could do member videos, but I haven't determined anything to be a member video yet.
Yeah, we haven't really. I'm managing. That's what I'll say. I'm managing. I'm not able to do much more than like all of these additional things. So if you're a subscriber person, fancy connections thing, I'm sorry that we haven't been doing more fancy things for you.
I am. I'm fading.
Should we sign off?
Yeah, we should probably
Okay.
sign off.
We're gonna be
Before I
heading out
crash.
soon anyways. I think it's XP and who comments the most. Well then,
okay.
congratulations for being the best commenter, JRSC. If you scroll up, there's other people with like number 2s and number 3s.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Art Clark, you're number 2. Tom, you're number 2. Someone was number 3. I don't know where they went. Maybe, scroll down. David's number 3. You guys are all amazing though. You're all number
Probably
1 to
commenters
us.
on the videos, I think.
Oh,
And not just the,
look at you guys.
Not just us. All right, guys, we're gonna go because I'm gonna crash, and we
Yeah.
don't want to see it.
It was so nice to see you guys. We'll try, and if 7 comes in, we'll try and do this again, but we're taking it easy peasy for a while, or he is.
Yeah. All right, guys. See you later.
Bye.